Okay, I decided I was finally going to take time out of my day and make another CB setup update. Number one, I realized the one on my YouTube currently is not anywhere near valid at all. Number one, I'm going to start off with is my antenna. Well, I guess if y'all seen it in my old video, I had two Wilson 2000s on my toolbox that were right up against my cab. Well, I learned the hard way that that ain't the way to do it. So, I bought me a Wilson. I was going to buy me a Wilson 1000 magnet, but turns out on Amazon the 5000 was on sale and it was just as cheap as the 1000, so I bought the 5000. And amazing antenna. As soon as I slid the antenna down into the shaft, my SWRs were almost perfect. I had to cut off the shaft link just a little bit. How I got the coax ran right now is not permanent. I'm trying to find a way to run it through here and into my cab, but I haven't really had the time and or even the know-how to do that just yet. So as of right now, I got to run down the back glass. You see it right there. Ran down the back glass, ran down under here. Right here it's zip tied for right now. Damn it, can't find it. Oh, there it is, damn. Zip tied right... Hell, I can't find it on the fucking camera. Oh, hell, right there. Right there is zip tied to a cross frame on my truck. Then it's run up through here under my door. And, of course, my door's locked. Open my door. And I got it run back in here. And behind here, like I said, this is not permanent. This run just kind of crappy run. And that's my speaker box. It's run up under here. Then it crosses right there. I got a lot of wires everywhere right now. It crosses under my thing with the halos. And in the back of my new radio. Of course, this is the power cable for my Cobra. I probably going to see if I can maybe find a bigger one, because this one is kind of small for the radio I'm running now. Well, anyway, that's the antenna I run. If any of y'all knew, I usually park my truck under a garage and couldn't get under the garage with the antennas I had without undoing the shafts and all that crap. The Wilson 5000 is a lot like the 1000. It unscrews from the magnet, which is really good. But let's get to my radio. Galaxy DX55HP. I am extremely happy with this radio. Completely stock when I bought it. It was pushing, I think, 2-3 more watts than the Cobra was, of course, but it is a Galaxy 10 meter. And then I had it, I had it converted for CB band and good stuff like that. Go ahead and turn it on. This radio right here is, I didn't want a massive 10 meter radio, and I didn't want a half-ass 10 meter radio, you know, say a United or something like that. This radio right here is perfect for me. It's got 240 channels on 6 bands, A, B, C, D, and E, and F. It's got a very open clarifier. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already know what all it has. I ended up buying this radio. I did buy it used, and then I had a little work done to it, not too much. But, of course, you got your FM, your AM, and your PA function. I do have a PA hooked up to it now. You got your frequency display off, which you can turn your 5-digit frequency counter off, which I like to run mine with on. Of course, it makes all the pretty flashy things. And, of course, you got noise blanker right here next under the frequency display. You can turn your noise blanker off. Let's see here. Didn't really make a difference where I'm at, because I'm in a hole and it's in the middle of the day. When you push it down, you can turn your noise blanker off. Your frequency counter stays on. You turn on noise blanker, turn your counter off, your noise blanker is still on, and your counter's on. Then you got your Roger beep. Let's see if I can get the mic away. Of course. I was talking to a buddy of mine about a couple miles away last night, and I couldn't exactly tell when he was cutting off, so I just turned my Roger beep on to helps. I cut that off. Then you got your 10 kilohertz switch, which is your half channel, of course, you know, between 19 and 20 or whatever you're on. Of course, the 3 first knobs are double knobs, and you got 2 knobs that are by themselves. You got your first combo knob is your volume and your complete power off, like most radios. And then you got your squelch knob on the back. Your next is what I like to call pretty much your gain knob. You got your mic gain and your RF gain on one knob, which I like how they did that. Then you got your dim and your power. Your power is a variable power, how much output power you have on your radio. I usually don't run it so high because I don't want to, you know, heat something up to the point where it's hurting it. Then you got your dimmer. Now, when I bought this radio, I do a lot of night driving. When I bought this radio, the one thing I wanted to know was on the Cobra Chrome, when you flip that switch on dim, it was still extremely bright. But this one, it has a variable dim knob, which I think is amazing. Of course, you can see it. You can dim it and 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 dim it. You can cut it completely dead off. And you can cut it off. I mean, you still hear the CB, you can still hear the radio, and you can see the S meter still moving that I'm receiving. And I love that, you know. And then you can turn it right back up. I love it. You got, of course, your bands A through F. You can drop all the way down to A band, which is very, very quiet. B. Oh, someone's talking on B. Mexicans. C. D. Which is CB band. E. And then F. Of course, all your choosable bands. Then you got your clarifier. Now, I bought this radio used, and it already had a little bit of work done to it, and it's got a very open clarifier. I have only seen 1 or 2 radios with a clarifier this open, and I kind of do like it. I mean, you can just keep on and on and on. You can almost drop another channel with it. And you can shoot that clarifier back up to 27,185, where it's supposed to go on channel 19 on D band, which is CB band. You can go up 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. It won't hit 92 right now. Sometimes when I'm transmitting, it'll pop up to 92 and shoot back down to 91. I usually leave it on 95 or 85 where I'm supposed to be on channel 19, unless I'm on half channel, which is of course just you jump 10 channels. Then you got your channel display, of course, 5-digit frequency counter, and your large S meter. I love the large S meter. But when I bought it, it didn't have the stock microphone. It had I thought it was a Road King at the time, but it's not a Road King. It's just a noise-canceling microphone, pretty much. But I mean, it's very, very, very clear. I mean, I've had several drivers actually tell me that it was that it sounded extremely clear to leave it alone. But I stopped over here to my local CB shop. I didn't buy it there. I bought it from a guy up north. And I stopped over here at my local CB shop, and they said they've got the RF gain open too much. And I'll show you what he means by that. Well, it's not doing it right now, but normally at night when it's real, real quiet, you get the volume all the way down, and you can still hear RF gain. And he's saying either the volume, he said he just had to work on it. I'm not exactly 100% sure what he said because it's been a little while. Another thing on this radio is the power, he said, was too high or something like that, and the transistors inside of it was getting too hot. So that's why he told me not to run it extremely high, the power knob extremely high. So I'm going to get that fixed, and then I'm going to be done with it. It had, I guess, a toy on the side of it. It's got a little button right here. But I opened the radio, and you can see where something has soldered to it at one time, but it's not there anymore. So it's just, I got a switch, which, you know, it saves me problems next time for a switch, if I ever want to put any kind of toy in it. But, that's my setup. Oh, let me show y'all. Show y'all my wire. I got bigger wire, if y'all remember. I used to have speaker wire. Now, just a note, it is very, very dirty and half-assed done under this hood right here, because I'm kind of I'm getting a new battery soon. You got your, got my amp wire for my speakers. This is actually the wire that goes to my CB, and then this is the wire that goes to my siren for when I respond to fire calls, and this is actually the same speaker wire I had hooked to my CB, but you can immediately tell the difference. right there. But this is the size wire I've got now, which I've got a little piece cut in my toolbox so y'all can see actually how thick it is. This is actually the thickest wire I had laying around that was long enough. The power and the ground go straight to the battery. Here it is. This is actually the wire. I'm not sure if y'all can see that or not, but this is actually the wire that is now running the radio, and that's, you know, it, not stripped. Good size wire. I'm thinking about maybe a little, just maybe one size, two sizes bigger if I ever get an amplifier, but that's down the road, or linear, whatever. But this is actually my power and my ground right here to my radio that goes straight to my CB. So, which I love the fact that I can turn my CB on without my truck having to be running. And there's my PA speaker. I've freaking working on my truck the other day, dropped damn hood down on it, but that's about it. That's it. I mean, I can't really go into nothing else. I don't have the coax run good enough to really show it off. But other than that, if anybody has any questions, the only thing I really changed besides, you know, radio antenna was the mount, and I just moved the mount up a little bit and put it on the mount. And I mean, you know, random design. I'll ask for a radio check. I doubt I'll get one where I'm at. I'm out here in the middle of the country. Breaker 19, how about a radio check? Guess not. Breaker 19, how about a radio check? Nah, I ain't getting one out here. Too far away from anything. I mean, I am literally out in the middle of nowhere, and also I'm in a major hole. So, but that's about it. If anybody has any kind of questions or anything, just comment. Hate comment. I don't care what you do. But just yeah. Thanks for viewing, and I'm the Red Chevy Boy, and I'm done.